What's good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone. I hope you had a outstanding holiday season, whatever holiday you may celebrate. I hope you guys all had a good one. I have not been online that much, but just saw this interview that Doc Hicks did with 40Glocc. As you see, I'm on 40Glocc's newer Instagram page at 40Glock3. And I've been a fan of Doc Hicks for quite some time. I actually worked with him and have an interview on my channel, part one and two. I actually still got to drop part three. It kind of got lost in the shuffle when I got busy. But he spoke with 40Glocc in this interview. It just dropped a couple days ago. The second part dropped yesterday. And in it, 40Glocc spoke on a lot. It was a good interview, man. And, he detailed his issues with Whack 100 dating back to, way before Wack was ever on the scene, like he is now. And he also spoke on this case that he had, recently took a plea in. And he posted about here uh, on this Instagram post that I'm going to go over with you guys. And I actually commented on it, and 40 responded. And basically, what's going on is 40 is like beating himself up a bit. He is upset about this plea that he took. But I'm going to speak a little more. I'm no legal expert or analyst or whatever, but just from things that I saw in the media, and what's going on with the plea and everything like that, it just seemed like they really were not playing fair with 40Glocc at all. And, he's upset he took this plea bargain, but I got to say, when you're younger and you're out there whiling, super active every day, you know what I mean? Just living life in, that kind of lifestyle, you know that you can go out there and something may happen, and you know what I'm saying, you're locked up for like 5 years. But as you grow older, you mature, you look at life differently, you know what I'm saying, and you just value your life and your freedom in a different way. It's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think 40Glocc is it may sound like kind of crazy, but in a way, I think the plea bargain for this guy was kind of a W, even though it wasn't fair at all. I'll get back to that, but let's read this post. It says, "Pissed off, kicking myself for taking this trash ass deal. I paid all these expensive lawyers and bails and still got railroaded into this racist trash deal. I had no accusers and they had only all circumstantial evidence they made up, and they publicly destroyed audio and video evidence to prove my innocence. They wrote in all reports they had of the incident and changed police report 8 months later on record saying they don't have it, and prevented me from letting all the white jury know the girl's case was dismissed, and she went on record saying they lied and she never had, or I'm sorry, never did nothing, and I had nothing to do with it or any knowledge of it. And officers lied on the stand but were not impeached. It was either take the deal or get wrongfully convicted and sit in jail for hella years, praying I get a fair appeal. I go for jail sentencing in February 2020. Hashtag my skin is my sin. Y'all see how TMZ and media reported this, but didn't report any of the railroading and called this a sweet deal. Ain't nothing sweet about this. I ain't no human trafficker. I didn't even drive there, and they know this. Done being silent. Hashtag done being silent." So, anyways, I'll get to the comments in a minute. But anyways, this case was kind of wild. Like, I remember when the news first jumped out. It was like, I believe it was like it was just reported on in a very odd way. You know what I mean? Because as he was just saying, like, the details of what was going on changed numerous times, and I do recall this. And like he was saying, a woman who was a big part of the investigation, they were basically saying 40Glocc was crossing state lines and pimping. You know what I mean? And if you could go back and check out the articles, you know what I'm saying, yourself, and things just changed up so much, and they threw the woman's case out. So what he's saying, does make sense. Like, if you're saying someone was pimping some female, and then they throw the case out that she wasn't a prostitute, how can they still, come at you with this kind of case. You know what I mean? Like, just by default, the case would be dismissed. In the, they, like, in court, they'll say, in the interest of justice, I dismiss this case or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes no sense. And I remember a while back, 40Glocc was blogging about this on his Instagram when he was getting ready at that time, thinking he was going to go to trial. And I was like, yo, put in for a change of venue. And they shot that down. They shot down that motion. And I don't know, man. Like I said, just like, go back and check it out for yourself. They was just making up the rules as they go along with 40Glocc, man. And like he spoke about paying lawyers, and it just gets to a point where you may be able to beat this, but you may end up having to sit in jail while you put in for the appeal. Hope you can get an appeal bail, which is like what Tupac was out on when Suge Knight and them came and got him. And it doesn't always go that way, you know what I mean? And it takes time for these cases to get to the Supreme Court. So that's what I'm saying, as you get a little older, man, ain't no one trying to sit in jail like that no more. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So anyways, I commented here. Well, let's go to these comments first. You see up here, where is this? Moomin Fitness. I believe that is one of the Outlaws' brother. He put, you should try to have your case heard in the Supreme Court by they judge, denying the jury to hear that the so-called victim case was dismissed. He violated your civil rights. That alone is grounds to have this case dismissed. They knew you didn't take that deal and was found guilty. They knew if you didn't take that deal and was found guilty, you could have it all dismissed with an appeal because of the vital evidence that they withheld from the jury, racist bastards. And then he also said, but I feel you. I know why you took the deal. Don't nobody have time to be playing with their life just to try to get your point across. May Allah make it easy for you, bro, how much time they give you. And 40 put, the deal is the judge can give me anywhere from 4 months to 1 year county jail in Minnesota, and I get felony probation, which I did not actually catch that in the Doc Hicks interview, that felony probation is rough. He says he gets to do the felony probation in Cali, and it's up to the judge. That felony can be dismissed after I complete probation, and if I mess up on probation, I get like 87 months in prison. They F me over, charge me with human trafficking and promoting prostitution. No prostitution was never agreed upon or ever spoke about in text or on phone or in person. Did not happen. The officer got fully nude, was his report says, and the girl says he got pissed. She told him no and put a towel over him. Whole shit scandalous. And then he replied and put, you know how they play. They are the real criminals. And then I actually commented here and I put, I actually typed this wrong. I put, I just listened to, I don't even know. It says interview with you. I was supposed to say Doc Hicks, which if you look down here, I fixed it. Put, was supposed to say at Doc Hicks TV. But I just listened to Doc Hicks TV interview with you, and I have to say, as frustrating as it must be looking back based on what you said and what I read, I wouldn't beat yourself up too bad because they were not playing even close to fair with you. And then he put, hate motherfuckers getting over playing dirty, especially with my life involved. So that's what I mean, man. Like, I see, obviously, that 40Glocc is second guessing himself and mad, but like I was saying, man, that kind of court appeals, the time waiting, especially if they're gonna throw you in jail. You know what I'm saying? People have families, business to attend to. Like, that's just a lot. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You guys get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. But I can understand, that he took this plea deal. As I said, though, I didn't realize, based on the Doc Hicks interview, that he could also, was going to get felony probation. I thought that he just may do 4 months to a year in the county, and then he's scot-free. That felony probation, that is rough, man. You know what I mean? I believe normally it's a 5-year period, and I believe that's what he said there as well. And that's rough, man. You know what I mean? Because we already know how probation goes. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Meek Mill. I'm sure a lot of y'all been through it in your life. It is what it is. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. it's a pretty crazy situation. But go listen to that Doc Hicks interview if y'all haven't already. I'm sure you guys probably already have if you're ending up tuning into this video. Let me know your thoughts on this. And also, like I said, go back and check out the information on this case. Like, it changed up a lot. It was, when 40 Glocc spoke in the Doc Hicks interview as well, saying that the court was leaking a lot of things to the media, which, based on the way, like, hearing that, it all makes sense. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think of this. Thanks for tuning in. If you didn't in the beginning, take that second now, hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and the notification bell. It does not cost you guys anything. I got videos dropping every day. It's been a little slow lately. I did a little Wi-Fi cleanse, for like 2 days, and then today's Christmas. I haven't really, been active on here, but, it's coming. The blogs are coming back. That's what it is. Thank you for tuning in. Let's talk about this in the comment thread. That's what J Coffee Talk's all about, hearing from the people. I'm out of here. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.